Hello, welcome. This video is about how to graph from factored form of quadratic equations. This is at the proficient level, and nice thing here is that it's already in factored form, so that makes it a little bit easier for us to figure this thing out. So the x-intercepts, we must keep in mind x-intercepts y equals 0, and here f of x is the same as y. And so I'm just going to say, hey, is this equal to 0? And I have 0 equals negative x minus 5 times x minus 1. And you can only multiply and get 0 if one or the other factors is equal to 0. So I'm just going to say, well, what is x minus 5 equal to 0? Or what is x minus 1 equal to 0? And then here, the opposite of subtracting 5, I'm going to add 5 to both sides. And x equals 5. Or I'm going to add 1 here, the opposite of subtracting 1, to both sides over here. And that would give me x equals 1. And so my x-intercepts are at 5, 0, and 1, 0. So I can graph these 1 and 5. Now, there's a couple ways that you can do this. You can take the average of the x-coordinates. I know that 5 plus 1 divided by 2, because there's 2 of them, is the same as 6 divided by 2, or 3. Or, I mean, the other way, since I've graphed them, I can just count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I know it's going to be halfway in between them. So half of 4 is 2. I can just count 1, 2 from the one side, or 1, 2 from the other side, and either way, it's going to come out right here at 3. Now, that's not a point, so let me erase the point. It is the axis of symmetry. And so my axis of symmetry is x equals 3. And your vertex is going to be on that line. I don't know if it's going to be up or down, but I do. Yes, actually I do, because of that minus there. Because of that negative, that means a is negative 1, which means this is going to open down. And the only way that this can open down is if my vertex is somewhere up here. So I just need to know where. Where does it go? Well, I'm going to take that value, x equals 3, and I'm going to plug it back into my equation for x. So what is y when I have negative blank x minus 5, or 3 minus 5, times x minus 1, or 3 minus 1? And 3 minus 5 is negative 2. And 3 minus 1 is positive 2. And then I have the minus sign out front. Those two negatives are going to cancel, and y is going to be 4. And so my vertex is at the point 3, 4. And so then I can graph that in here. 1, 2, 3. That's where my vertex is going to be. And now with that, I can graph a sketch, because I know it's going to go down like this, and it's going to continue on down in a U shape on both sides. And that is going to be kind of a basic sketch of what it's going to look like.